Hey guys, Sean here with Informed Movement, and today what I want to show you is how to have breakfast on the go, and a healthy breakfast at that. So a lot of times it's really hard to get protein in the morning, and I'm going to show you a very simple recipe that's really tasty, very filling and satisfying, and you'll be really happy you did on your meal prep day, and it'll be a nice addition to your overall nutrition plan. So what I'm going to make here are sage chicken patties, and again, you can just toss these once they're done in some Ziplocs or Tupperware, and then grab them on the way out the door. This will be really quick and simple. So I'm going to double the recipe, so whatever you hear me call out, just make sure to have that if it's just for yourself, or if you are cooking for yourself maybe and someone else can enjoy it, then simply go with the same amount of ingredients that I'm going to do. So we're going to start with the meat. So I just bought some ground chicken breasts, which is like 97% lean. I've got 2 pounds, so I'm going to add that to a bowl. And this will go rather quick. This whole thing, really. So I know that for me, if it's not a protein shake, then I'm usually trying to make some eggs in the morning, and sometimes I don't have time, or I really just don't want to do that. Maybe I get kind of tired of having eggs every morning, but I definitely always try to make sure that I get my protein in. And then some green apples. So just get the Granny Smith apples. Make sure to peel and then dice those up like I have here. So I'm going to add these in next. All we're doing is just adding in ingredients into this bowl. We're going to mix it together, make little patties out of it, cook them, and they're done. So I did 2 apples, and again, 2 pounds of chicken breast. If you want to do just one of each, that's totally fine. In fact, that's what the recipe calls for. And then I'm going to do 2 tablespoons of dried parsley. So again, if you're doing just for one person, you can do just one. And then 2 teaspoons of ground sage. It's really good, strong, flavorful spice. The recipe does call for onion powder, but I don't prefer onion powder, so if you want that, it would be a half a teaspoon for 1 serving, and then a full teaspoon for 2. And then we're going to do a half a teaspoon of garlic powder, so that's a quarter for those of you just going for 1. And then a half a teaspoon of dried basil. Quarter teaspoon for those doing for 1. Quarter teaspoon of sea salt. So I use pink Himalayan sea salt. And I already have some, for the most part, pretty made up. And you can always add more, have a little less, depending on your salt preference. Some pepper, quarter teaspoon there. So I'm going to go half for doubling. Maybe just a little bit more. I like pepper. And that's it. So I'm gonna mix this together and then I'm gonna form little patties. And then in a second, I'll show you how to put it in the pan and go from there. I'm telling you guys, these are amazing. 25 grams of protein, maybe 3 to 4 grams of fat, and probably less than 10 grams of carbs from the apples. It's perfect. It's like homemade breakfast sausage. A little bit of sweetness, all natural, just the right amount of salt. So good. You gotta try it. Sage chicken patties. Get after it.